10 minutes in front of 9 on a nice Saturday morning. It's beautiful this morning. It's going to be raining a little bit this afternoon. Whether it be sunshine, whether it be rain, shopping, a wonderful thing to do. And White Mountain Independence, we have Laura Cummings here, White Birch Books. Thank you very much for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning. And also Court Hassan, Ragged Mountain. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Well, so, a collection of 22 locally owned shops, and a lot of people like to go and explore the valley on this July 4th holiday weekend. How about exploring some stores and shopping?
I think it's a great thing to do. I don't know. It's quite fun. We have a great reason to do it this month of July. This guy here, Waldo, we found him.
But how is he? But how is Waldo?
Waldo's good. Waldo's been around for 30 years.
He must have some sort of moisturizing lotion.
He is good. He's same outfit, and he's, especially for July 4th, very patriotic outfit, always the same. You can't go wrong if your outfit is the same. But in all seriousness, for the month of July, this is truly the Where's Waldo. This is actually what he looks like in our shops. This guy is around in all those shops that you're talking about, the White Mountain Independent shops. And you can go around, you get the passport with all of our shops in them, and both Ragged and White Birch, as well as a few libraries, are in here, and you go around, and it's just a fun thing to do with your family. So if the kids are like, why do we have to go shopping? Because kids do that, especially if it's not about them. Unless the store is about them, then they're fine. But they can go find Waldo in the store while the parents are shopping, and it's a great way to find something new. And it's perfect. It goes the whole month. Yes. And Waldo moves every day.
Okay, so if they find Waldo one place, don't look for, at least next few days. I mean, is it kind of obvious, or is he like, in a boot?
We try not to make it too hard to find.
Oh, okay.
We want to make it fairly obvious so that the families can participate in it, and especially if the child's really young and whatnot.
So basically, Waldo was once in a boot.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, was this week, anyways.
Right. Well, we had this family come in. They just came in yesterday. They had filled out they'd gone to every single store, and we were saying what was really fun. And of course, they said the hardest place was the Christmas loft. Okay. You can imagine the Christmas loft.
Because everything looks like Waldo.
Yes, and then they were saying that they had a great time at Ragged because Waldo was peeking out of a boot. But the fun thing was that they got to then hide him again, and they were just saying that this is the third year they had done it as a family, and they'd love to come up and do it in July. And that's part of what they do when they come up here is they go and find Waldo. So I picture them when their kids are in their 20s. Let's go find Waldo.
Well, the family came into the store. I saw them, and they came in, and the kids were really proud. They had to show their passports to everybody, show them that they'd been to almost every stop by then.
Nice. And if I may, at Ragged, you've seen some changes there.
Yeah, we're doing a little remodeling. We're putting a new color on the building, and yeah, so it's definitely put a little change after 30 years.
Nice. And what's going on at White Birch? Always something going on at White Birch.
Well, we've got, we've always got the new books coming in. We're reading like crazy. We've got, we've got some staff changes. We said our longstanding Jane has left the building as it is. She's probably halfway across the country now. Goodbye, Jane. It's a sad day, but good for her. And we've got some new faces in there, which is always good because that means we've got new readers in there.
Well, because here it comes. There's always a new chapter in life.
That was good. And I just have to say this funny thing. We had several people in yesterday, and they said, I read this great book. Can you tell me? She's like, there's probably some way to go online to tell you if you like this book, then you might like this book. And I said, that's why you come to a bookstore. I said, that's why we have real humans here to do that for you. And they said, you can do that? I said, yes, that's why you have real people. I said, tell me what book you like. And she said, I said, yeah, I read that. Now I, as a human being, can now tell you what else to read. And she goes, oh my God. So that's what we do there.
Nice.
We help people.
Well, excellent. Because, it's people often need help.
Yes.
And books are wonderful.
And it's fun, and we love it.
And outdoor equipment too. I mean, that helps people too. So if people want more information about White Mountain Independence, where can they find it? And
we have a website, thewhitemountainindependence.com, and it lists all of our members, which really run the gamut.
Right.
You've got, you've got our stores, but we mentioned the Christmas Loft. You've got the chocolate. That's what the family who did this, they were like, finding Waldo there was very easy because it's a small store, but they loved it. They're like, we all had to get chocolate. But there's the olive oil, there's vinos. Of course, now that I'm naming names, I'm going to forget people, but there's the clothing stores. And you really can get everything. Are you pulling out? See, he's got the brochure. See, he's smart. But it just runs. The For Your Puzzle. You've got pets covered, and food, and the winery, and the cigar place, and you've got everything from Conway all the way up through Jackson. And if it's going to rain this afternoon,
see if you could find Waldo, who will be safe out of the rain.
That's right.
Well, Court, Laura, thank you very much for stopping by. And if you do find Waldo, ask him how he's doing. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Don't go away. We'll be